Hi folks, this is Tim. I'm leaving the area I was in. Next month, March 6th, is a 10-year anniversary for me. I have 1,446 videos. If you divide that by the number of days in 10 years, a decade, that's one video every 2.5 days. That's right. You try that. I got out in the woods and started doing something no one had thought of doing. I was doing YouTube videos, except for Tim Stover. He came before me. One thing Tim and I received, I especially, was a tremendous amount of heat, a tremendous amount of criticism and insults. It was uncalled for. It came from people who don't even get out from behind their own keyboards. They're too scared to do anything. So they want to just analyze other people's stuff or just be critical of it without actually doing any of the work themselves. And that's quieted down now. The tendency now, after 10 years, is you don't have anybody criticizing anybody, and really that's the problem. Go on some of these YouTube channels where they're making outlandish claims. Seriously. You know, if Rene DeHondon had a YouTube channel and it worked for 10 years and put up his videos, you know how much evidence of Bigfoot he would have? You know how much? I'll tell you. Squadoosh. Because that's what you would have in 10 years. He might have a footprint here. He might have a recording in the middle of the night. Possibly some kind of visual moving, but that's about it. Because that's about how rare this is going to be for especially one person out in the woods with no real electronics other than a couple cameras trying to find it. But buyer beware. If somebody's out in the woods and constantly, I mean, here, finding evidence, right? Make a list of commonly known forms of evidence, for example, like tree knocks, or structures, or howls, or visuals, or footprints, and breaks and trees and stuff. Hello, GoPro? Hello? You talking to me? Every now and then a GoPro does that. I don't know why. It's off. But, yeah, just make a list of that. And there are guys out there in every single video, they find that stuff. They find it. Now, I'm not upset with them. The YouTube guys, not at all. I'm upset with the viewers, the commenters, because have you people ever heard of skepticism? Critical thinking? I mean, when someone's presenting you with something that's just really outlandish, have you considered raising a skeptical eyebrow and just asking a question? See, that's science. Ask the YouTube guy. Just ask him a question. Ask him about it. There's this team of workers out west. I've come across their work recently. They're new. They got 22,000 followers. It's called Cascade Bigfoot. Their lead-in video shows a shadow on the side of a tree that is 30 feet from their car that they say is Bigfoot. Now I look at it. They're good guys. It's not Bigfoot. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's not Bigfoot. I've lived long enough to know that you can give people the benefit of the doubt, but not in this. You're trying to pull people's legs. Sorry. You are. In the parlance of where I come from, you're full of shit. You're absolutely full of shit. And if you just read the comments, it's just, oh, this is wonderful. Oh, you found the Bigfoot. You did this, you did that. He found a shadow on the side of a goddamn tree. That's it. Sorry. And I can analyze just about anybody else's videos and just show you what a bunch of crap it is. In reality, how most people on YouTube today who came well after me are just nothing but a bunch of motherfucking liars. That's all they are. And if you have a brain, I'm talking to the viewers, if you have a brain, ask questions. Analyze it. Not a lot of questions asked about my work, because I'm more like DeHondon. It's been years, and all I've found is squadoosh. See, a lot of these areas out here where I work, like the Green Swamp in Florida, and in the Upper Hillsborough Preserve where I'm at now, they're cold product now. I believe, after talking to some renowned longtime researchers, that these areas once were inhabited. I don't think so anymore. You used to go in the Green Swamp and find herds of deer We go in there all the time. We don't see any deer. We don't see them anymore. They're gone. I mean, they're there, but not like before. So they move on. They're migratory, I guess, or they get out of harm's way, or they get bored, or whatever, they move on. But I really think that the Bigfoot, but there hasn't been a Bigfoot sighting in the Green Swamp in 9 years. I really think that area is a waste of time now, but anyway, I don't want to be all over the map. It's just buyer beware with these people, man. Some of the higher profile ones, like Utah Sasquatch, you know, these people are just vanishing, pulling all their videos down and just disappearing. Timber Giant Bigfoot, Utah Sasquatch, who simultaneously disappeared, took all his videos down at the same time that, what was it, Bluebonnet Bigfoot. Yeah, the name of the wildflower. Bluebonnet Bigfoot. The woman that kept putting up videos about how much she was in love with Rio, and she kept flying out to Utah, and all her videos were basically, I love Rio, I love him, I love the man he is and the man he can be, I just love him. And then her videos disappear and his disappear. I don't know, you tell me. Tell me. Maybe he's still up on doing something, I don't know. Just coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, you? I don't know. But anyway, you viewers need to stop the crap. You're the ones that you're fueling these guys. You're fueling them. You're letting them know, all right, man, I've suckered these people. God, you know, the only thing I regret is that I didn't do the scam first. The scam's getting a little old now. I think Finding Bigfoot TV show kind of ran that into the dirt. They didn't, well, yeah, I got to give them credit. At least they didn't lie. They didn't find nothing. But with what the tools, the resources they had, now they should have found something. But what happened is they went Hollywood. All of a sudden it's like, well, I'm going to have a Hollywood star. I'm going to be a movie actor. And they just went totally Hollywood. They forgot about the research. They forgot about being a digger and what a digger is. And what it's like to go out and try to find something. Don't ever lose track of that. You ever feel like you're being watched? Anyway, that's about all I got to say about that right now. Oh, subscribe.